This is the bathroom. It's a nice lodge. It's a nice guest house in Bloemfontein. That's where the magic happens. Yeah, and this is my room, though it's messy. I've just woke up in the morning. And yeah, that's the room. And there I enjoy DSTV. I see Arsenal and Brighton. It is like repeat. Arsenal lost 3-0, so you have one opportunity to watch DSTV. You have your fridge. Yeah, so if you have your drink, you can put there. Yeah, the chandelier. It's a nice lodge, and this lodge goes for 600 rand, 600 South African rand. Yeah, so if you get time to visit Bloemfontein, then check them out. Yeah, that's the hotel I stayed in Bloemfontein. It's called Hydro Guest House. Yeah, and these are the streets of Bloemfontein in a fine morning. I arrived here yesterday from Maseru, Lesotho, and yesterday it was Sunday, and the streets were empty. But now, yeah, I can see some movement now. This place has so many lodges. There is a Victorian lodge over there, Hydro Lodge where I stayed, and it's near the Mediclinic hospital here in Bloemfontein. So this seems like a big hospital here in Bloemfontein. So these are the real streets of Bloemfontein, friends. The real streets of Bloemfontein, Magaung. Yeah, another lodge that is Tuscany Lodge. Yeah. So if you get time to come to Bloemfontein and you are looking for accommodation, you can make your way around the Mediclinic, and there are plenty of lodges, comfortable lodges to stay. But it is 600 rand. It's not cheap here in South Africa. So yeah, today's plan is to explore this city of Bloemfontein in the afternoon, because in the evening I'll be traveling back to Johannesburg by road. I'll be using intercape buses here in South Africa, and tomorrow I will explore Pretoria, and after exploring Pretoria in the evening, I will take a how train to OR Tambo International Airport, where I'll be having my Ethiopian airline flight back to Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. If you have joined me, I've been here in Southern Africa for almost 2 weeks doing my tours. I started from Dar es Salaam. I did a road tour from Dar es Salaam to all the way to Johannesburg, all the way to Maseru, Lesotho. Almost 4,500 kilometers. So if you are interested in a road trip, you want to know how to do road trip from maybe Tanzania to South Africa, then you can watch those videos. The first video is from Dar es Salaam to Lusaka, Zambia, more than 2,000 kilometers via Tunduma and the Nakonde borders. And then from there, a road trip from Johannesburg, South Africa. From Lusaka, Zambia to Johannesburg, South Africa, almost 2,000 kilometers again. And another trip is from Johannesburg, South Africa to Maseru, Lesotho, almost 400 or something kilometers. And yeah, I did it from Maseru, Lesotho to Bloemfontein. in Bloemfontein. Bloemfontein is like a big city in Free State. It's like the capital city of Free State here in South Africa. And this state is so big. When I was traveling from Johannesburg to Maseru, Lesotho, I saw this state is so big, but the landscape are really amazing. Along the way from Joburg to Maseru, Lesotho, or from Maseru, Lesotho to Bloemfontein, the landscape along the way is something else. So I'm trying to give you the real vibes here in this city of Bloemfontein in South Africa. So let's continue exploring this place. It seems like a chilled city. It's not so populated. Yeah, yesterday when I arrived, I thought it was Sunday, that's why the city was quiet. But even today morning, as I walk around, I'm still seeing this city as a quiet city. No much movement as compared to other cities like Johannesburg. Yeah. So this is Bloemfontein. And Bloemfontein is also a capital city of South Africa, because South Africa has 3 capital cities. Pretoria, which is the administrative capital. There is Cape Town, which is a legislative capital. I think the legislature, the parliament is there. And Bloemfontein is a judicial capital. The High Court of South Africa is located here in Bloemfontein. So, yeah, it's also a capital city of South Africa. So friends, this is what the real streets of Bloemfontein, South Africa looks like. And I'm just here giving you a random tour of this city. I'll be here for a whole day just exploring this city. And from the look of things, it's not bad, yeah? It's a nice city, kinda chilled. It's like deserted, no much population. This is a Monday morning here in Bloemfontein, and yeah, this is what the streets looks like. You can see the tall building over there. Some tall buildings there. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah, this is Bloemfontein. Let's cross the road and continue exploring this place. Yeah, so friends, this is Bloemfontein, the capital city of a free state, but also it's a capital city of South Africa because it's a judicial capital of South Africa. And I see many white population here in Free State, in Bloemfontein. Yeah. So let's cross the road this way. I'm just giving you a random tour to get a glimpse of what the streets look like here in Free State, Magaung, in South Africa. Yeah, so you can see it's not a much populated city. I arrived here yesterday and I thought it was Sunday. That's why there were not much movement, not many people. But even today, Monday, maybe it's early, I still get the vibes like the ones I got yesterday. But let's continue exploring this place. I see a supermarket somewhere there, so I will go there and check it out. Yeah, so friends, these are the real streets of Bloemfontein in South Africa. I mean, South Africa is a beautiful country, very organized. It's a serious country. This is not Johannesburg, but it's Bloemfontein. And you can see, yeah, everything's perfect here. The roads are good. And everything is in order. So, good old South Africa. You have a beautiful country. And yeah, it's good to explore and see, and other African countries can learn, yeah, from South Africa. These are the streets of Bloemfontein, South Africa. Yep. Yeah, inside the streets of Bloemfontein, South Africa. Just giving you this tour of this place. Showing you the real vibes. Keep your city clean. Yep. There is streets. Oh, Bloemfontein. I always wanted to visit this city. I don't know why. I mean, the last time I visited South Africa, I was in Johannesburg, and I wanted to come to Bloemfontein because there is a certain guy who lives in South Africa. He's a Tanzanian, and we are just living together in the same street in Dar es Salaam. And when he came back home, and he was talking about Bloemfontein, Magaung, and yeah, so I was interested, yeah, to come and see what the city looks like. And this time I got an opportunity, and yeah, So far so good. I'm impressed by what I see. This city looks beautiful, it looks organized, and I feel safe here. I feel very safe to walk around. Yesterday, the place I was staying, I just went out around 9 to go to find somewhere to get my food, and there was no problem at all. So yeah, Bloemfontein. Yeah, I see a certain statue here. This one, that's a soldier. I don't know what it symbolizes. Let me go and Education Museum. I'm looking for Angloboa Museum. There is Angloboa Museum here. You know, maybe for those who are new to this channel, I'm a teacher by professional. Yeah, I'm a teacher, and I've been teaching one of the subjects which I used to teach when I was teaching in secondary school. It was called the history of South Africa. And in the history of South Africa, we were teaching our students about issues of Boer trick, Angloboa Afro-Boer confrontation, that is the clash that happened between the Boers and the Africans when the Boers were kicked out by the British at the Cape during the British settlement at the Cape. So the Boer had to move interior, and when they were moving interior, they were meeting natives there, the black Africans, and the Boers, because they were superior to Africans, they started to confiscate their land, and the Africans were not ready to let it go like that, so they fought. That's what you call Afro-Boer confrontation. But also there was Anglo-Boer war between the British and the Boers when the British were taking the Cape, colonizing the Cape from the Boers. So yeah, there is that Anglo-Boer Museum here in Bloemfontein, and I don't know where it is. I think if it's near town, I might make my way there and explore the place. But meanwhile, let's continue exploring this city of Bloemfontein. Yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful city, very clean, organized. Yeah, like that, friends. You can see Ultralicas. This street looks busy, a lot of cars, unlike other streets. Ultralica. Yeah, so I was telling you about that history, and as a teacher, I was very fascinated to teach. When I was very fascinated to teach yes, friends. So I was telling you about my teaching days in secondary school, where I was teaching history, and one of the topics, especially in Form 2, it was Form 2, it was the history of South Africa, where we were teaching our students about the issues of the Boer trick, Anglo-Boer war, Afro-Boer confrontation, and yeah, so there is a Anglo-Boer museum here in Bloemfontein, but cannot locate it. I wanted to get there and see so that I can remember my teaching days and the way I was learning when we were taught about these things while in schools in Tanzania. So yeah, you can call me mwalimu. Mwalimu is a teacher in Swahili, so I'm a teacher. I'm a classroom teacher, and of course I enjoy teaching. It's just I just love traveling. Yeah, just love traveling. But my occupation, I'm a teacher, so I'm a part-time traveler. I don't travel every time. So once I get time, yeah, I travel. So some of you were asking me, Mdau, hey, you're traveling. What are you doing? No, traveling is not my full-time job. I'm working, so when I get time, I travel because I like traveling. And I've just opened this YouTube channel recently to document my travels, to share with you my adventures. I know there are a lot of people there who want to travel, but they don't know maybe issues about how they can travel from one point to another, the fare, the hotels to sleep. So in this channel I'll be giving those friends some tips of what to do when traveling specific places. So let's cross the road here and yeah, so I'm just giving you a random tour of this city of Bloemfontein, and here I'm at downtown, the city center of the city of Bloemfontein. And as you can see, yeah, it looks really amazing. Let's continue to explore. You can see that Lady Bank, Hoffman Square. Yeah. Yes, friends. These are the real streets of Bloemfontein in Magaung district of South Africa. Bloemfontein is the big town in Free State province of South Africa. In fact, it is the capital city of Bloemfontein, of Free State, South Africa. But also it's where the South African High Court is located. So it's also regarded as the capital city, the judicial capital city of South Africa. And I'm out here in this Monday morning, hitting the streets of Bloemfontein, trying to give you the undiluted views or images of this beautiful city of Bloemfontein. So I'm just roaming about in the streets from one point to another, showing you the reality of life here. St. Andrews. Hey, man, people are fighting there. Yeah. Those guys are fighting there in the street, man. Yeah, this is what happens in the streets. Oh, Bloemfontein. The city looks quiet. People are at their offices in this morning. Standard Bank van Zuid-Afrika. Standard Bank of South Africa. Zuid-Afrika. Yeah. So let's go this side now. I see that building there. Maybe that is the University of Free State, because there is a university here called the University of Free State. So I'm not sure. If that's the exact location, but I have seen some pictures. They have buildings looks like that. Bloemfontein. I remember this place. I passed here yesterday when I was coming from the taxi rank. So I passed this bridge in Bloemfontein. Those are some apartments. Yeah, I remember I passed here yesterday. And these are municipal people doing some cleanliness, cleaning the streets. Yeah, this is a very good initiative. We have to make our streets clean. So the municipal people are cleaning the streets of Bloemfontein. Yeah, this is how the streets looks like. Friends, this is South Africa, and we are in Bloemfontein. We are in Bloemfontein, guys. It's chill here, very cold in this month of May 2023. Yeah, I'm trying to go to check whether Oliver Tambo Road in Bloemfontein, South Africa. Silicon Valley Academy. Silicon Valley Academy in Bloemfontein. Yeah, so friends, I'm just roaming about in the streets of Bloemfontein, Magaung in South Africa, just giving you the city tour of this city of Bloemfontein in South Africa. And yeah, this is the way the streets look like. Uh, the way the streets looks like in Magaung. So friends, don't forget to give this video a like. That's the way of supporting this channel. You can also feel free to subscribe to this channel if you like traveling content. If you like traveling content, then this is the place to be. Interstate.